Your boy Tony from Cali. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to our show, Hptv. We got breaking news today. Actually, this was yesterday, I believe, or actually possibly the day before. So we might be a little bit behind on our breaking news. But there was another terrorist attack in Bangladesh. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly or anything like that, but I am. Once again, that's why this is broadcast news. Broadcast news. We may not give you everything as accurate as possible. Is possible, but we will try to get it to you as accurate as possible. That's why you have to go and do research on your own as well. So this is broadcast news. I'm my brother right now, bringing it to you straight live from Las Vegas. Once again, this is World Broadcast News, HP Channel 63, Helping People TV, and breaking news: Bangladesh, the capital, which is Dhaka. They actually had a terrorist attack out there at Dhaka. It was like at a cafe, and 9 gunmen were there approximately for the terrorists. 13 hostages were rescued. 20 people died so far, and there was I think over 40 people injured. So that's just some of the news that I wanted to let you know what's going on right now, because we're having a lot of terrorist attack. We have a lot of different things happening right now, and it's just getting crazy. So it's getting a little hot out here. I'm keeping it real. So I'm in my studio, basically, which is my bedroom, doing all this world broadcast news. So bear with some of the discrepancies of my lighting and things like that, because right now I'm not using any lighting at all. I'm just using basically my open window and the lights coming in. And this is the first time I've ever done that. So every day we're going to try to give you some breaking news about some of the current stories that's happening in the world. And once again, I am your host and your anchor man, Tony from Cali. Okay, and for the people that don't know me, once again, we'll talk about that later. Okay, but once again, I feel pretty good. It's a Saturday. It's a nice Saturday. We may go out and do something today. We might go out to the strip. We might talk to some people. We may do some interviews. The broadcaster, unfortunately, since I'm on the other side of town, I don't have a way of getting it over there. I don't have a vehicle right now to transport it, so I'm keeping it all real. We're working on, like I said, I'm working on all that later on for the future to be able to do other things. But you've seen me out there with the broadcaster. You've seen me, so we're going to take a mini broadcaster. I built a mini broadcaster that we'll be taking out there, and we'll probably show you some pictures of that. That's actually it's basically like a suitcase bag with a couple selfie sticks on there. I used to use tripods, but selfie sticks seem to be more efficient right now. Selfie sticks and a couple cameras, and you go from there. So enough of that. Enough about me. Enough about broadcasting. But we are still broadcasting. This is World Broadcasting. So World Broadcasting News once again in Bangladesh. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Dhaka, which again is the capital, and at the coffee shop there was a terrorist attack, and I think ISIS is taking credit for that as well. So that's what they're talking about. They're taking credit for that. So, like I said, I don't usually get into all the different things that's happening in the different countries. That's why I'm not very good at pronouncing those things. And I didn't really practice this or anything, but we're getting breaking news to you today, and I just wanted to let you know what's going on. So today is the 2nd of July, 2016. We talked about yesterday, we talked about some of the things. We talked about Tesla. Tesla was one of the big things that's happening. The Tesla car, they got several models, and I did some more research on that also. They got the Model X. I think that's with the doors that go up. And then they got the Model S. And they got a couple other models too, probably. But the thing, like I said, about technology, we're going to go back to that, talk a little bit about that. Don't let technology take over you. I was looking at today, I got new information that the cars were able to park, and I did hear some things about that a while back, that they're able to do parallel parking. They're able to go into the garage and park into the garage and come out of the garage and that type of thing. And then when you drive these cars down in a residential area, they don't have all the sensors are not set up for a residential area. It's mainly set up for the highway. So a lot of people think they can drive it down a residential area, but you got to be no. You don't want to do that. You want to take control of your car. You want to be able to drive and turn signals and so forth. They did show that when you use the turn signals on the highway, that the car was able to switch lanes, which is kind of cool. So you hit that you're going to change lanes, the car automatically knows to switch lanes. Okay, yeah, all right. So like I said, I think sometimes we're getting so lazy, and we're getting in such a comfort zone that we don't know anything anymore. We don't remember anything. People can't remember phone numbers and things like that. That's why I said write them down. write down your phone numbers. I'm going to write down some more phone numbers today from inside my phone. Write down your phone numbers. Try to keep up with certain things that you got to do on a calendar. Don't always rely on your phone, because anything can happen nowadays. Your phones, your cellular technology can go out, your internet, your Wi-Fi can go out. Like I said, it can get heated up. Out here in Vegas, a lot of times the phones, they heat up and they shut off. I've had that happen. So a lot of things can happen with technology to where you don't just rely on it. How would you do things without the technology? And when I say when I say technology, it doesn't have to be a new 2016 vehicle that drives by itself. It could be your car. If your car stops running, how are you gonna get to work? You can still have to come up with an alternate way. A lot of times you might catch the bus, okay? You might do Uber. You might do, what's the other one? Can't think of the name of it right now. Anyway, you might do Uber, you might do the bus, whatever it is, or ask a friend to give you a ride or something like that. So you gotta look at alternate ways of being able to live and survive. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm surviving right now. You see my studio, bam, I hope you enjoy it. I've been working with it and doing as much as I can, but if I gotta move next week or I move today, I'm still able to put together what I'm putting together, and all this is, I'm in my bedroom right now, bam, World Broadcast News, bringing the news to you. This is my passion. I love talking. I love communicating. I may not have every fact out there, so please do not criticize me for not having all the facts. I'm trying to get as much as possible. I usually stay up throughout the night and I'm watching the news. I'm watching NBC, ABC, CNN, World News, all these different sources are coming in, and it's like you don't have an excuse to not know what's going on in the world, right? Right. And I don't keep up with everything. Don't get me wrong. I don't keep up with everything. I'm not really looking at all the politics right now. We got Donald Trump, we got Clinton. I'm not looking at what the polls are right now. I'm not looking at none of that stuff. And, we probably will give you some information on that a little later, but that's not my focus. I just wanted to talk about the terrorist attacks and things like that, because then people that are getting killed and people that are losing their life, because life is very precious, okay? I believe life is very precious. And I've said that over and over and over. I didn't say it in my last news segment, but that's what it all boils down to. Life is very precious, and sometimes we take for granted what we have. We really have something really good in front of us sometimes, and we're concentrating and focusing on something else. We want a better car, we want a better house, we want a better spouse, we want a better whatever. Sometimes you just gotta just go with the flow, and like I said, I give it to God. I'm a God believing and fearing person, so I'm like, what, God, take care of this, take care of that. I know you will. I don't know how everything's gonna happen, but He does it. I was able to, like I said yesterday, I went and got groceries yesterday, which is great. I went and you saw me on the broadcaster, doing my thing. And today, Saturday, I've got other options. I can go to the strip, I can go hang out. 4th of July is coming up, and everybody's going to be out there doing things. Maybe I thought about doing a segment on the 4th of July, so maybe I'll be out there, your man on the street, doing some stuff on the 4th of July. We'll see how everything works. But once again, right now, this is World Broadcast News. I'm your boy Tony from Cali. Boom. Hope I'm looking all right, man. Put the shades back on. Boom. Like I said, my fro is not the way it's supposed to be right now. I gotta put my S curl in there. I usually do an S curl or something, and it's kind of just in the old natural way right now. But my fro is usually a little higher, a little curlier, silkier, and that type of thing. But it's all good. Doesn't matter. God's been good to me. Like I said, I'm healthy. I'm the big 53 right now. I feel good. He's taking care of me. It's a nice, cool day today. We're looking at probably 99 degrees today. It should be. I wish it was a little cooler, but we're gonna just work whatever we got to work with. And I thought it was gonna be a little hotter in here actually, but it's not. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good actually. Like I said, I just got the shower, so I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. But I just want to tell you the World Broadcast News. Once again, breaking news today. Bangladesh. Like I said, Dhaka. The cafe, I think the cafe it's called Dhaka Cafe too, I believe. And like I said, 9 gunmen went in there, bam, rushed in there. They took hostages, and they took like 20 to 35 hostages, I heard. And like I said, out of the 20, 35 hostages, 13 of them were rescued, and 20 people died. And also including 2 officers. Okay, 2 officers were killed. I didn't talk about that. So like I said, there may be some things that I might miss in my news story. And that's okay, because if I miss something, you still know who I am. Boom, I'm your broadcaster, okay? A broadcaster may miss a couple things. We may not have I don't have satellites, and I don't have all the different machinery to get all the accurate information, So I can only use what I got. I'm using the internet like everybody else. I use the internet, I use the television, and I put together the stories and basically, I'm not even, I basically get the information and I'm giving it back to you, okay? It's like receiving and giving, receiving and giving, giving and receiving, however you want to say it. So I receive the information and I give it back, okay? That's what Hptv is all about. Hptv is about, a lot of people ask me, I was in the supermarket yesterday, like I said, I was in Albertson, a lot of people were asking, the cashiers would ask me, well, what do you do? What do you do? What is Hptv? And it's about helping people. It's about connecting people. It's about me not necessarily directly connecting people, but other people are connected maybe through my show. If you want to get in contact with somebody, I tell people to give their shout outs and give their information so you can get in contact with them for whatever they're doing, whatever their business is or whatever. So Hptv is about connecting people all around the world, just like the internet. So I'm your boy Tony from Cali. We're going to sign off. I'm not going to take too much time. Like I said, I'm trying to shorten my videos a little bit. Like I said, once again, don't let technology take over you. Get to the point to where, have some type of balance. It's cool to have technology, but it's cool to sometimes just relax and smell the coffee and just wake up and smell the coffee. Like for instance, today, what I'm going to do, I might kick back. I think I am going to kick back for a little while because it's still early. Let's see what time it is. We're looking at 11:42. Not even noon yet. So it's still hot out there. I'm going to probably watch a movie. Kick back, watch a movie. I got some old school movies that I downloaded and stuff. Well, I probably shouldn't have said that, huh? But I did. I got some old school movies that I downloaded. Old Gene Kelly movies where he'd be dancing out there, singing in the rain, all that kind of stuff. And then there's a reality show that I'm really interested in too right now. I'm looking at. It's called Unreal. It's pretty interesting. They basically show how they go behind the scenes and they got everything scripted. Everything is kind of dramatized, It's called Unreal, and it's on I forgot, Lifetime. I think it's on a Lifetime show. I don't have Lifetime right now, but I was able to download their episodes. Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna probably watch one of those episodes or a couple of those episodes and things like that. Just enjoy what I'm capable of doing. I got plenty of food in the refrigerator right now. I was able to go get food and stuff, like I said yesterday. So, I'm just thankful to God thank you for the food. Thank you for my life. Thank you for me being, 53, feeling kind of good. Boom, how am I looking? How my swagger looking? Thank you for everything, Lord. Thank you for the food. Thank you for a roof over my head because, going back to the roof over my head, like I said, we had extreme weather the last couple of days. It even rained last night and thunderstorms last night, believe it or not. So it's like on and off, monsoon season, they call it. And there was people that, got washed away in the flood channels. Once again, that's what we call it in Sacramento. We call it the levee, I believe. But the flood channels or the drainage systems that they have out here in Las Vegas. And when it floods really bad. And you got this lots of water, extreme water, that's kind of hurting people and killing people. And yeah, that was sad. I got a friend that said he lived in the flood channel. I got him on one of my interviews, and he stayed over there by the Swanson. He was over there at Swanson all the time, over there where I used to live in the Seagull Suites. And he would come by, and sometimes he'd come by and visit, and I gave him a couple $2 and things like that. But he said he lived in the floodgates and that kind of stuff. It just you see it when you see those things, you understand. And like I said, I'm more appreciative now where I am. I got a roof over my head right now. I'm over on Boulder Highway, in a condominium. I don't own this condominium, but I'm actually roommating right now with a friend and everything. So it's great. He gave me 1 bedroom, and I'm doing everything from my 1 bedroom. So this is my broadcast studio, doing everything from the 1 bedroom. And what do you think? If you got any suggestions or anything, let me know. But I'm very thankful. So like I said, I'm thankful to God that God is my source, that I'm allowed to have food, I'm allowed to have a roof over my head, I'm allowed to have certain things, because at one point in my life, I wasn't that thankful. I was more, wow, I gotta have this. I was in a greed mode. I was in a collective mode to where I wanted to collect and have more. I had cameras and cars and all these different things, but I was like, still not happy. And now it's really weird because like I say, I'm happier than I've ever been. I'm using what I have versus what I thought I might need, what I thought I wanted. Oh, I want a new car. I want this, I want that. Instead of wanting all these different things, now I'm like, thank you, Lord, for today. Go in here and fix me a couple burgers in a minute. I got donuts in there. I made some chocolate donuts I bought yesterday. And then not to Hostess Donuts, they some kind of off-brand donut, I don't even care. And I'm going to 99-cent store too later on probably. So anyway, enough about me. But just like I said, it goes back to just being thankful and just understanding that technology is really cool. I love technology. I'm always gravitating to looking at the newest, latest, greatest thing, but I'm not necessarily having to have it. I don't need a new Tesla car. Tesla, the company out there right now, if you're watching this video, Tesla, yes, I would love to have one of those cars to evaluate. Hey everybody, your boy Tony Bucali. Hey, sorry about that, had an interruption. We're back again, back on track. What I wanted to say is that, yeah, I just got interrupted. That was my daughter. She called me and she was this one that probably talked to me for a little bit. I told her to call me back. So we're gonna finish up this video. But what I wanted to say to the Tesla organizations out there, or Tesla Corporation, my name is Tony. Once again, Tony McDo. If you want to use me or any other technology companies that's out there, if you want to use me to do a review on your products and things like that, that'd be great. I would love to do that. Like I said, I do enjoy technology, and I'm not downing technology. I'm always basically I gravitate towards it, and I tell people if this will work good for you, it's good, great. If it doesn't, that's great as well. I promote technology for a long time, and I still can. So if you want to donate any products out there, this is going out to any company out there, I would be willing to help you with that. I just don't let it take over my life, okay? And that's what I tell the people out there. Don't let it take over your life. At one point, I did used to let technology take over my life. I always wanted the latest, greatest thing. And then there was a point where I kind of backed up and said, I don't need the latest, greatest thing. I always knew in my heart that I could use whatever I had to do the job. And that's what I'm using right now. I'm using my LG Stylus cell phone right now, basically for all my videos. Most of the time I use that. 95% of the time I use my LG Stylus cell phone. Doesn't matter. It kind of does matter a little bit. I have some cheaper phones. I had the Obama phones. I tried to use the cameras on those, and those are not really that great. So I will tell the truth. It really does matter. And what I mean by matter, it depends on what you're doing. If you're telling a story, if you're showing something, you're showing somebody getting hurt or killed or an accident, it doesn't matter because you got the footage, and that's what's really important. That's what I started to understand a long time ago. And if you really think about the technology on which we used back in the 80s and the 90s and even before that, it was always less quality, but it was effective. You know, how they told the news stories back then, they used VHS, they used VHS-C, they used 8mm. I can go on and on and on to the different formats. But the thing about it is, it was effective. It told the story. And if you go into our archives and you want to learn about historical events, you're going to be going back and you're going to be looking at something on a lesser quality platform. So it doesn't matter what you really use, whatever you have. If you got an Obama phone, use the camera phone on it, tell your story. Okay? Show whatever you need to show. If you need to send something to the news, send it to the news. So it really doesn't really matter. So that's what I am right now. I'm at this point right now in my life. I'm using exactly what I had. I used to have better cameras. I used to have better equipment. But a lot of times when I had the better equipment, I didn't have time. Especially like today is a Saturday. I would be normally working right now in the audiovisual industry. I'd be setting up trade shows. It could be 1,000 TVs. It could be 1,000 computers. It could be whatever. And I would be setting this stuff up. And wouldn't necessarily be in Las Vegas. It could be in Shoshone. It could be in, you don't know where Shoshone is, but it's by Death Valley. It could be in Utah. It could be in Texas. It could be anywhere. And they send me around to do all these different things. So now I have the time. On a Saturday, I'm enjoying myself. Once again, it's almost noon. It's 11:51. Like I said, I don't got no soap operas today. No Bold and the Beautiful. So I'm gonna do some editing. That's what I'm definitely gonna do after this. I gotta edit this in. And like I said, you'll see the graphics of the things that I'm talking about. Like I said, you've already seen those. And that's pretty much it. So I'm your boy Tony Bucali. We're gonna sign off once again, HPTV. And like I said before, Tesla out there, my condolences go out to, I think his name was Josh. Yeah, Josh. It goes out to him for, being killed in the accident. It was a terrible accident, and I didn't talk about the part how it actually happened, but I think I did maybe a little bit. The car actually went underneath the truck, and it just like kind of kept on going. It like went almost through the truck, and according to the driver said, "Man, he just went right through me." This guy just like was flying. So 100 miles an hour. Just imagine around 100 miles an hour, you go underneath the truck. The top of the car is going to come off. It's going to get ripped off. The whole top, the windshield, and everything, the glass and everything. Just imagine that pain. So that's the pain that this guy went through. So I'm really my condolences go out to his family and the Tesla Corporation. Like I said, I don't think it's not their fault. they build a product, but they don't tell you, to drive it this fast. They don't tell you to abuse it. They don't tell you to do these different things. And like I said, it said also that they also had a waiver. So they have a waiver signing saying, hey, keep your hands on the wheel, keep your hands close to the wheel. Don't get too relaxed. And that's what people need to understand. This technology is there to help us, but it's not to cheat us out of our existence. We know that we want to go to Walmart. You don't just press a button and say, yeah, take me to Walmart. I'm gonna go to sleep. No. Do what you would normally go. You normally drive, look out for pedestrians, look out for this, because you don't know what's gonna happen. A sensor can go bad. Technology, so a sensor can be blocked. A little cat can jump on the car and block the sensor. Now what? So a lot of things can happen. And I'm a technical person. I have seen the best technology out there, and I've seen things go wrong. Okay, so that's why I know that, don't distrust technology. That's what I wanted to say. So out to the Tesla company, out to the Tesla Corporation. If you see this video, I'm your boy Tony from Cali, also known as Tony McDo. You can contact me. You can contact me through my Facebook, Tony McDo, and then we can make some decisions on that. Or my email is tonyfromcali81@gmail.com. I probably should start putting that out there. tonyfromcali81@gmail.com. I never say that, huh? So Tesla company or any Tesla Corporation and any of the other industries that are out there, if you need to contact me through my email or either through my Facebook, and we can go from there. And I can help you promote your products, because I definitely love the technology that you've introduced into the cars. I've been studying it. Like I said, cars are able to parallel park by themselves. They're able to go into the garage by themselves. That's kind of cool. But like I said, I don't always trust every piece of technology that's out there. I always just think about, okay, what if the sensor is blocked? Like I said, what if a cat jumps on the car? What if wherever the sensors are? You got to think about those things. And then also pedestrians, and lighting. So I think about a lot of those things. But once again, if you want to use me, Tesla, if you want me to, you want to loan me one of your vehicles, the new X vehicle, that's fine. Or your S vehicle, if you want to loan me that vehicle and you want me to drive it around and promote it on my show, Hptv, I definitely would do that. And I can use it to go get groceries. So we're going to sign off with that. I'm your boy Tony from Cali. And like I said, for the people that don't know me, computer animation, 3-dimensional holographic, digital video, broadcast, special effects engineer, / senior audiovisual engineering, telecommunications specialist, / broadcaster of my reality show, Tony from Cali Reality, born in 1963, all in HD. Yes, I am the big 53. Feel good. What can I say? Man, we out.